What's going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. And first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and jump back into our Bloons TD6 walkthrough slash playthrough slash guide. And for today's guide, we're going to be jumping onto a firing range chimps mode. So for this mode, we're going to go ahead and switch things up ever so slightly, and we're actually going to be using Etienne as our hero. That being said, we're going to go with a Sky Shredder and Spectre strat. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, perfect. So, starting off, we're going to be starting off with a ninja. So, where we're going to place this ninja is we're going to place our ninja right here on top of this bench, right there, should work fine. And then we're going to go ahead and press play. The first thing that we're going to be saving up for is we're going to be saving up for ninja discipline. Ninja discipline. There we go. Alright, cool. So as soon as we can afford to buy our ninja discipline, we're going to go ahead and buy it. It shouldn't take us too long to actually be able to afford it. We should be able to afford it within, or probably on this round if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Perfect. Now that we have our ninja discipline, the next thing that we're going to save up to buy is we're going to be saving up to buy our seeking shurikens. So as soon as we can afford to buy our seeking shurikens, we're also going to buy that. And again, like I say all the time, it shouldn't take us too long to be able to afford it. There we go. Perfect. So now that we have our seeking shurikens, we're going to be saving up to buy our sharp shurikens. Following our sharp shurikens, we're going to save up to buy our hero. And the reason why I chose to use Etienne for this guide is because we want to save a little bit of money on the towers that we actually use. So, because we need to afford certain towers by certain rounds, and by using Etienne, we're actually going to be able to save quite a bit of money on not needing to buy a monkey village or any of that fun stuff. Now, there will be a case where you guys are kind of curious as to why I'm purchasing certain upgrades and buying certain towers late game. And I'll go ahead and explain to you when I do buy those towers. But as of right now, we can almost afford to buy our hero. So again, as soon as we can afford to buy it, we're going to go ahead and purchase it. While we are saving up the money and upgrading certain towers, I did want to thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. It has been absolutely amazing. You guys are absolutely killing it. Second, I also wanted to talk to you guys as to why the uploads kind of slowed down. We were uploading like 2 or 3 videos a day, and then all of a sudden they got a little bit slower. The reason being is, of course, we had Christmas, so I was a little bit busy with Christmas. On top of that, I'm also trying to get all of my college stuff worked out as far as classes and all of that fun stuff. And then another thing is my brother is having a wedding within the next week or so. And also so busy with that because I'm trying to set up a live stream for that, to where I'm live streaming the entire thing to my family. That way, those of them who can't make it can actually watch the event. All that fun stuff. So I'm also a little bit busy doing stuff for that. On top of that, I also have a job I'm working as well, guys. So my plate's a little bit full, but I'm also trying to get as much content out to you guys as I possibly can. And then on top of that, I'm also trying to make sure that, I also want to make sure that the quality that I'm putting, or the content that I'm putting out to you guys, is kind of higher quality. Alright, perfect. So, now that we went ahead and discussed all of that, and we have our Alchemist placed down, the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be upgrading our Ninja Monkey to Bloons Jitsu, followed by Caltrops. Then we're going to go ahead and buy Berserker Brew, Stronger Stim. You guys know the deal. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to round 39, and I'll go ahead and bring you guys back. Alright guys, it is officially round 39, and as you guys can see, we have our Ninja Monkey upgraded to Bloons Jitsu with Caltrops. On top of that, we also have our Alchemist upgraded to Stronger Stimulant with Perishing Potions. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get rid of this little tower here, and then we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a Monkey Ace. Now, what we're going to do with this Monkey Ace is we're going to upgrade it to Rapid Fire and then switch it over to Figure Infinite and then speed things back up. So the reason why we have it upgraded to a Figure Infinite is, of course, once we get to the higher rounds and we get the Sky Shredder, this is going to be the best flight pattern for the Monkey Ace. So that being said, the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and upgrade this Monkey Ace to a Fighter Plane. Following that, we're going to go ahead and come down here and buy a second Monkey Ace like so. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade or switch this one over to Figure Infinite as well. And then we're going to go ahead and start upgrading this one to the bottom pathway. So if we switch back to center path, just switch it back over to Figure Infinite. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to go ahead and save up and buy Never Miss. So as soon as we can afford to buy our Never Miss, we're going to go ahead and buy that. Following this, we're going to go ahead and upgrade to Spectre. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a fast forward bit all the way to the point where we can afford to buy our Spectre. Then I'll go ahead and bring you guys back again. Alright guys, it is officially round 58 and now we can officially afford to buy the Spectre. So now that we have the Spectre, we are going to be setting much better with dealing with the Moab balloons as well as round 63. Because round 63 can be a little bit of a pain in the butt for our towers to deal with. But luckily we have the Spectre and the Spectre can deal with round 63 with no issues. So now that we have our Spectre, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to buy our Operation Dartstorm to help us out with a little bit more Moab damage. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade to Sharper Darts. Now that we have all this, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to grab ourselves a Monkey Village. So what we're going to do with this Monkey Village, we're going to place it right there. And then we're going to buy a second Monkey Village and place the second Monkey Village right beside it. So what we're going to do with this second Monkey Village is we're going to go ahead and buy Monkey Business here, then Monkey Business over on this one, followed by Monkey Commerce on this tower. Now, this is where, if you guys remember, earlier on in the guide, I said there was going to be a couple of towers that I was going to place down that you guys might be a little bit confused as to why I'm placing them down so late game. And the reason is because if we bought these two towers before we got our Spectre, we would have lost on round 63 because we would have been a couple of dollars short from being able to buy the Spectre, and we would have lost to the ceramic rushes. But now that we have the Spectre, we can go ahead and buy these two towers. So now that we have our jungle drums, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a Alchemist. We're going to go ahead and place our Alchemist right here, upgrading it all the way to Stronger Stimulant. So of course the Stronger Stimulant is going to increase our Spectre's popping power. That's exactly why I chose to go with it. So since we are getting a little bit more late game, it shouldn't take us too long to be able to afford it. Alright, there we go. There's our Stronger Stim. Then we'll go ahead and upgrade to Stronger Acid, followed by Perishing Potions. Now that we have all of this, the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and fast forward to, I believe, round 82 or 83, up until the point where we can afford to buy our Sky Shredder. Then I'll go ahead and bring you guys back again. Alright guys, we are officially on round 82, and we're going to go ahead and activate Etienne's UCAV to go ahead and make easy work of round 82. And after this round, we should have enough money to buy our Sky Shredder. So as soon as we can afford to buy our Sky Shredder, we're going to go ahead and buy it. Alright, and probably at the end of this round, if not the end of this round, the beginning of round 83. So, here we go. Man, it seems like we'd be able to afford it a little bit faster, but there we go. Now that we have our Sky Shredder, our work is not done, guys, because we're gonna go ahead and upgrade to a Grow Blocker, a Radar Scanner, and we need to buy the MIB. Now, even though we do have Etienne and we don't need to worry about having the Radar Scanner, we still need to have the MIB to make sure that we have, or that all of the towers that we have can pop every single type of balloon. Alright, and there we go. Now we can officially afford to buy our MIB. And now the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to grab ourselves a couple of Ninja Monkeys. Now, what we're going to do with these Ninja Monkeys we're going to be upgrading them to Bloon Sabo, of course, because for round 95, 98, and 99, the Bloon Sabo will help out our Sky Shredder and our Spectre in popping all of the balloons and allowing them not to get overwhelmed. Alright, and because Bloon Sabo is a little bit more of an expensive tier 4, it'll take us a little bit longer to be able to afford him, but luckily not too long. Now that we have one Bloon Sabo, we're going to go ahead and buy a second one as a backup, just in case we have our first Bloon Sabo not off cooldown. Having a second one will guarantee that we will always have a Bloon Sabo off of cooldown, just in case we need to use it. Now again, guys, the big rounds where we're going to want to use it is going to be probably around 95, probably around 98, and then probably on round 99 as well. Alright, and let's see. We're going to be able to afford our second Bloon Sabo here in just 1 second. No worries about the DDT balloons, because of course our Spectre and our Sky Shredder is going to be able to deal with them with no issues. Let's just go ahead and activate a Bloon Sabo real quick, because the balloons on round 91 got a little bit further than we would like. But luckily we had a Bloon Sabo off of cooldown. Next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to grab ourselves a Mortar Monkey, then place it right there in the center of the track, and then we're going to be upgrading it to Artillery Barrage. And then don't forget, guys, we do have Etienne's UCAV that we can use at any given point in time, just in case we feel like the balloons are making it a little bit further than we would actually like them to. Alright, so the first round where we're going to use the UCAV is going to be on round 95 to go ahead and allow us to deal with the balloons. We might actually use it on this round as well. At the very least, we'll go ahead and use a Bloon Sabo really quick to ensure that we're able to deal with the ZOMGs. Because although the Sky Shredder and the Spectre do have a lot of popping power, they are a little bit weaker when it comes to like Moab balloons, especially ZOMGs. All right, so let's go ahead and activate our Bloon Sabo to give our towers a little bit more time to pop these DDT balloons. Let's go ahead and finish it off with a UCAV ability from our Etienne. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a Spike Factory. Place the Spike Factory very close to the fence here. Then we're going to go ahead and upgrade it all the way to the Spiked Mines. Now, what these Spiked Mines are going to do is it's basically going to act as a safety net, just in case any of the balloons make it a little bit too far, or they make it farther than we would like them to. Alright, so now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab a second Spike Factory, and then we're going to go ahead and place it over here next to our Etienne, and then we'll switch its targeting over to Targeting Smart. And then as soon as we can afford to upgrade to the Spike Balls, we're going to go ahead and upgrade to the Spike Balls. That way we have a little bit more popping power. It is round 98, so we're going to go ahead and activate a Bloon Sabo really quick to give our towers a little bit more time to hit the balloons. On top of that, we're going to go ahead and activate our Etienne's UCAV to go ahead and make sure that we're able to deal with this round, because round 98 is a little bit more of a beefy round. On round 99, we're going to go ahead and use our second Bloon Sabo to go ahead and make sure that we're able to deal with the reinforced DDTs. And then the only thing we have left to deal with is the bad balloon. So we'll go ahead and grab this second spike mines as soon as we pop the bad balloon. Shouldn't take us too long to be able to pop it, because the bad balloon is going to hit this group of spiked mines. On top of that, we're also still going to get our second UCAV off of cooldown as well. But anyways, guys, there you have it. That is firing range using the Sky Shredder paired with Etienne and also the Spectre. If you guys like this strategy, or you guys found it helpful, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.